There are stories about Kuan Bodhisattva related with being a lady. She was a woman, and she was like a nun. One time she was born in Asia, somewhere, China. She was married to a man, and it was okay, everything okay. One night she saw her husband, this one hair growing out the wrong place. It looked unbecome, looked wrong. So she used a knife. I don't think they have a scissor at that time. She took a knife and she wanted to cut it. And suddenly the husband awoke, maybe pulled it a little bit and it hurt, ow, and then he awakened. And he thought she wanted to kill him. And then he sounded the alarm and the whole family woke up and want to bring her to justice, So she ran away, and disguised as a man and come into a temple to stay there, want to be a monk, shave head and wearing monk robe and everything. Novice only there. And then one of the temple goers, a girl, fell in love with him. Actually, it's a her, but fall in love because she's a woman and disguised as a man. So the beauty is even double. And she was young, beautiful. And became a man, still very beautiful, even more beautiful than if it's a man. No beard, no rough face, So one girl fell in love with this monk. And then she keep eyeing him and seducing him. But of course, she's a woman, not interested. Even a monk normally try to run away from seduction, not to talk about woman. And she keeps refusing and trying to avoid and all that. And then this woman, this girl was a lady of some influential family, and so she make hell. And then she, out of frustration or maybe want to make trouble or just to satisfy her desire and bodily lust, she had an affair with the servant or something, and pregnant. And then, of course, at that time, if you're pregnant without a man, it's a big, big, big crime, especially if you are a lady of good standing. So they beat her up, the court. Dig a hole in the ground so that her stomach don't get hurt. Make her lay down with the stomach in that hole, so not hurt the baby. And then try to beat her up so she can confess. He didn't have to beat much. She say it's a monk in that temple. It's a father, okay? Of course, what she cannot have, she want to make trouble for him, She want to force him into marrying her. But he still don't marry, don't want nothing, just bad reputation. But because there's no evidence, they cannot do anything to the monk also. Even then, it harmed his reputation. After she gave birth to that child, the whole family, and she brought the child to give it to that Kuan Bodhisattva woman monk to take care. He also didn't say anything, accept the baby and go out back in milk to feed the baby until he grow up. And of course the temple throw him out, but take pity on him because the abbot asked him, she always say, no, I did not, But then still, the law is the law. The temple, you cannot have a monk who has, a reputation and having an affair with somebody and making trouble, So nevertheless, the abbot still feels sorry for him or her and let her stay outside, nearby the temple, outside of the ground, but next to the temple. So still can have somewhere to stay, like a little hut. So to take care of the baby. And she begging for milk every day, but she never complained or anything. Till the baby grown up, okay. And then one day she got sick and died. And then after she died, everybody realized that he actually was a she. And he was wrongly accused. And then they beat that woman up again. And she confessed it's because she was infatuated with him, but he refused her all the time. So she wants revenge, he, she, him, her. So make up the story like that. That is one of her stories. Yeah. There are other kind of stories as well. So this is a patient endurance of real saints. Yeah, they don't care. There's also another story, some maybe Japanese or Chinese, maybe Japanese monk, Zen monk somewhere. And also another infatuation from some of the so-called disciples or temple goer, incense burner, apple offerer to the Buddha and then eat afterward. Also like the monk, but the monk did not like. And then she also, had pregnancy with somebody else and then blame it on him. And then after she has the baby, they bring it to him and say, this is your kid. He said, oh, is that so? And then now you have to take care of him. He said, oh, is that so? And they left it, the baby, and then he took care also. He didn't say anything. He only said, is that like that? Is that so? Meaning, is that what you said? He doesn't say that what you said is not true. He just surprised. Is that so? Whatever, meaning whatever you say is fine. And he took care of the baby too. That's closer to modern time. All right. So, the Kuan Yin Bodhisattva continue. Were honor one. Continue talking to the Buddha, present Buddha in this story. Because I served and made offerings to the first come one, Kuan Yin. There was another Buddha named Kuan Yin, and she served under him and made offerings to him all the time. I received from that first come one, meaning from Kuan Yin Buddha, not her, So that first come one transmit the Vajra, samadhi of all being like an illusion, as one becomes permitted with hearing and cultivates his hearing. Because I gain a power of compassion identical with that of all Buddhas, the first come ones, I became accomplished in 32 response bodies and enter all lands. Means she become like omnipresent. Yeah, she can enter all lands at will, but not like the will of the human. The doing without doing, the will without will then. Now, what for? She can have 32 transformation bodies. You can have many more. She has 32, and that's enough to respond to all the 10 directions and enter any land to help people. So now she will raconte. She will tell you what she can do with these two powers. Yes, because she has 32 response bodies, transformation bodies to respond to the prayers of people. So now she tell the Buddha what she can do with that through the Kuan Yin hearing practice. Were honor one, if there are bodhisattvas who enter samadhi and vigorously cultivate the extinction of outflows, who have superior understanding and manifest perfected penetration, I will appear in the body of a Buddha and speak Dhamma for them, causing them to attain liberation. She can manifest himself like a Buddha. Okay. If there are those who are studying, that's what's one cause that she can help. A next case. If there are those who are studying, who are tranquil and have wonderful clarity, who are superior and miraculous and manifest perfection, I will appear before them in the body of a solitarily enlightened one and speak Dhamma for them, causing them to attain liberation. Solitarily enlightened one is like the self-enlightened Buddha, yeah? So she can appear like that also. Yeah, not just Buddha like Sakyamuni Buddha, but lone Buddha as well. Lord Buddha normally they don't teach. They enlighten themselves. And then they don't teach a lot of disciples. But Sakyamuni Buddha is like normal Buddha. Teach disciples. Take their karma, etc. Deliver them. Next one. Next power. Or next ability. If there are those who are studying, who have served the 12 links of conditioned causation, and having severed the conditions, reveal a supreme nature, and who are superior and wonderful and manifest perfection, I will appear before them in the body of one enlightened to conditions, and speak Dhamma for them, causing them to attain liberation. It depends on the person who need help. If he needs a Buddha, then Kuan Yin Bodhisattva will appear as Buddha. If he would be more appealed by a solitary Buddha, then she will appear thus. And if a person needs to be delivered by a conditions enlightened one, then she would appear thus. She just appear different body, different form. If there are those who are studying, who have attained the emptiness of the Four Truths and cultivating the way, the Four Truths, we talked about that yesterday, have entered extinction and have a superior nature and manifest perfection, I will appear before them in the body of a sound hearer and speak Dharma for them, causing them to attain liberation. She can appear anywhere, anytime. It depends on the condition of the so-called chelas, the disciples. But you mark it here. This disciple, so-called cultivator, has, you see, superior, wonderful perfection, manifest perfection, have a superior nature, etc., etc., and also study in the way. But maybe just short a little guidance to attain perfection or liberation. Then, at that time, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva can appear to him, preach Dhamma to him, cut out that last knot so that that person can attain liberation. Not ordinary people. It says everything here. That person has a superior nature, you see, and manifests also perfection. And study in the way as well, and different method. Almost get there, but have no guidance to continue to climb upward. Maybe the last ladder step that he should climb, then she can come and help. But without that, this person probably would never be able to sever the last tie and then get liberation. So it's good help. For example, some people are very sincere and want to practice the way, but there's no master in the world. No Buddha appear at that time. You see, 12 Buddhas in one aeon. Many hundred years, 1,000 years, one Buddha. So during the time, maybe nobody there to guide this person who is almost there but may be lost. And once you lost that, you have to reborn again and cultivate again until thousands, hundreds, thousands of years waiting for a Buddha to come to fix the last link for you. So Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, because of her power, she could even manifest in just transformation body. No need physical body. Normally people need a physical master in order to transmit a method or blessing in order to get liberation or enlightenment. But because Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, powerful, still practice Kuan Yin method, she can manifest herself, appear as if a physical body and teach that person. But because that person is already paying the price, it just needs one last chance to go to liberating land. And because at that time there was no Buddha there, no master in that land or in that person's area, and he wouldn't know where to go to find. So Kuan Yin Bodhisattva can do that. Isn't that wonderful? Huh? Yeah, keep waiting for master and you become a giraffe. People looking, where is the master? Maybe Maybe one of the practitioners practicing longing for master saw his long, become long neck and incarnate as a giraffe, I don't know. just a joke. So, there's another case. See, the Kuan Yin Bodhisattva helped a lot. I told her calendar is long. Oh. We did not come to the explanation and encouragement to us why we should practice Kuan Yin method yet. We only encounter one Bodhisattva who is practicing Kuan Yin method. This is Kuan Yin Bodhisattva. We have not gone anywhere yet. Stay longer. If you want to hear the end of the film, the end of the story. After all this, okay, then Manjushri, the wisdom number 1 disciple of Buddha, will explain to you one by one. He will analyze what method is no good and why Kuan Yin method is good. Right now, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva only advertised to you that because of Kuan Yin method, how powerful she has become and how helpful she can be to other beings in the 6th path, okay, and even to heaven. But we are not anywhere yet. She just helped a few yet. She has a lot more to tell you, okay? It's whetting your appetite. It's good. And then later, when Manjushri explained to you why we have to practice, why we should not practice this, why we should not practice that, from all the 25 methods, why not, and why this, then you will accept. Because you want to become powerful like Bodhisattva Kuan Yin, okay? If there are living beings who wish to have their minds be clear and awakened, who do not engage in mundane desires and wish to purify their bodies, I will appear before them in the body of a Brahma king and speak Dhamma for them, speak teaching, the true teaching for them, causing them to attain liberation. Dhamma means true teaching, yeah? You don't know that already, I hope. If there are living beings who wish to be the heavenly Lord, leader of the heavenly beings, I will appear before them in the body of Sakra and speak Dhamma for them, enabling them to accomplish their wish. If living beings wish to attain physical self-mastery and to roam throughout the 10 directions, I will appear before them in the body of a god from the heaven of self-mastery and speak Dhamma for them, enabling them to accomplish their wish. If there are living beings who wish to attain physical self-mastery and fly through space, I will appear before them in the body of a god from the heaven of great self-mastery and speak Dhamma for them, enabling them to accomplish their wish. If there are living beings who are fond of ruling over ghosts and spirits in order to rescue and protect their country, I will appear before them in the body of a great heavenly general and speak Dhamma for them, enabling them to accomplish their wish. She speaks different Dhamma, okay? According to different wish, she showed him different way. Like maybe different mantra, different way how to accomplish this as a general of heaven. Otherwise, she would have appeared just as a Buddha or any saint, but she appeared the general of heaven. So that the person who wished to do that, trust. Oh, he's a general from heaven. That's what I want right now, okay? So they pray and she hears everything. That's why the Asian people, the Buddhist people, they trust the Kuan Yin Bodhisattva very much because she's supposed to hear in all directions. She hears all the prayers and responds to them promptly. Maybe she does respond, but not everybody can see her. One of my earlier monk acquaintance, maybe he was in the army or something, I can't remember, but he was in the whole group to be shot dead. another 12 or some more people. But he always repeat Kuan Yin Bodhisattva all his life, even before he became a monk. Just a normal monk, not a bhikkhu, not a fully receptive monk. He did not die. Yeah. He just fell down, and on top of him there are other dead bodies, but the bullet missed him. Maybe later on, or maybe in other sutra, it says that whoever often respectfully recite the name of Kuan Yin Bodhisattva with a pure heart and sincerity, fire won't burn him, water won't drown him, bullet cannot kill him. And so he told me he believed it because it happened to him. Everybody else in the group died, but not him. Yeah. Revenge, things, or politics. But really, he said Bodhisattva saved his life. He's still alive. He was one of the refugees monks that I helped during that time, before I was married and after. I was an interpreter in one of the refugee camps, and he told me that story. And he was one of the 4 monks that witnessed when I utter inside my wish, or the incense, the whole big bunch of incense like this, all of them curved out. None of the ash fell out. They just curved out, but they don't fall out. Normally, if the ash too long, it burn, it will drop the ash down. None, not 1 millimeter of ash fell down of the whole group of incense. So he and the other monks said, wow, whatever you wish must be great and it will come true. I didn't know. I didn't know what I was asking for. It came true all right. No, I don't regret, okay? I'm just joking. I don't regret. I'm glad it came true. Yeah. The whole bunch of incense, none of the ash fell. It burned until the end. And just stand like that or curve, but don't fall. The whole stick of ash, just ash. Nothing inside, nothing outside. Yeah, just burn and stood there like new. Like new, like not burned. It burned, yes, it's all ash, but it doesn't fall at all. And that's why they told me, if I wish and the incense, ash don't fall at all, then whatever I wish will come true. Yeah. And they know it must be very great. Yeah. Not a normal wish. I did not tell them. They told me, don't tell us what you wish. Just wish it and burn the incense, see how it goes. And that's how it is, yeah. So he's one of those witness of the monks. And the whole family become monks, yeah? He, his wife, daughter, son also became monks. They all become monks. And they still live in Germany, have their own temple. I just recently sent them some financial offering to repair or to pay for the mortgage, whatever, yes. I search out to find them because they changed address since long time already, yeah. I'm glad to have found them. I also taught them Kuan Yin method, only for the mother and the daughter. The 2 monks, the men, did not think of learning. Because at that time, I wasn't even a nun, nothing. I went to the Himalaya, I came back, I have a couple of disciples. I came back there to visit them. And then they trusted me, they learned with me, and practicing. Yeah, so knowing everything now, knowing what I am inside. Yeah. So when they asked her how she is, she said, oh, due to Master's blessing and grace, I'm 80-something, still very, very strong. She talked like you. Talked like you, disciples. Yeah, it was a long time already. I didn't think that they would continue to follow. All right. Why did I tell you this? No idea. Kuan Yin Bodhisattva. Really, bullet cannot kill. Yeah. Yes. Some people also report that fire cannot burn them in some instance in their life. And they should have drowned, but they did not. Yeah. something have them, or they just float. The power of Kuan Yin is very great, It depends also on your sincerity and karma. One of our residents before, long time ago, when I first came out, I didn't have a home, remember? No house, nothing. We camped on the river, on Pingtong, Hao Ta River. And one of the nun residents fell into a big, deep water hole. But she didn't drown, she didn't choke, nothing. I just get a stick of bamboo, fish her out. She hold on to it, they pour her out. And when she came out, she didn't choke, she didn't cough, nothing, no water. I asked her, are you okay? She said, yeah, okay. I see everything in the water, just like here. Yeah, and I can breathe also, she said to me. She breathed in the water without having any water come into her lung. Yeah. At that time, and we didn't think much about it. It's just too many things happening, We did not think much about it. Like whenever I go near the water and I just wash my hand, thousands of fish fly in the sky, flying and flying, so long time. We still have some of your older brother witness, and the monks and nuns at that time, they are witnesses. They're flying and flying in the air, crisscrossing each other. The whole lake is full of flying fish, and these are not flying fish. It's just normal fish, about small size, and they fly high and crisscross, so happy. And one time I enter one grass field, all the crickets, they go, jumping in the air very high, they jumping and come down, jumping and jumping, dancing, so long time. Yeah. And even recently now, I feed the fish sometimes here, So when I pass by, they don't move, nothing. But whenever I come near to the place that I feed them, even I go quietly, there's no noise I can make there, no noise, my shoes and slippers, And before I even arrive, they already know I'm coming. They keep flying in the air, the fish in the pond, flying. And making a lot of, jumping and flying, and it's very, very happy time. Yeah, because of you this day, I didn't feed them at all, but I tell the attendant to feed them. I hope they do. They feed them in the other places. I feed them where near where the dogs are. And whenever I am home, just coming out, not even near where I feed yet. They're all jumping, showing off, jumping in the air and and dancing in the water, all kind of things they do. Very, very beautiful beings they are. Very grateful. This is kind of tourist area, but later on they turn into Buddhist kind of resort, So many people bring fish and turtle to free into the lakes for marriage. They buy them and then put them in the water. But nobody take care of them, and the water was very dirty. So I have to tell them, find a way to purify the water so the fish don't suffocate. Or maybe we take some of them out, put in big waters, big river, so they can fly and jump and run all over the place. It's freedom. This place, a lot of inheritance, a lot of work. Ducks, fish, turtles, birds, squirrels. We feed them every day in different places. Yeah. And the duck, whenever I come out, they come to me. Even I don't feed them anymore. I don't have time, So I say, sorry, I can't afford it no more. I can't afford your affection. Just stay where you are. My attendant feeds you every day. I make sure of that. They do. But they keep jumping to me, like this. So cute. And I don't want to. I say, I don't want to have any acquaintance with you, please. Because otherwise it will break my heart. But then I still have to take care of them. Last time there was one duck was very sick, having loose stomach for many, many days. And then they took him to a doctor with the wrong one. And no cure, nothing. And later we took to the right one. You know, one of your brother knows is a better one. More specialized in ducks and domestic fowl. So then he got cured. But it takes some time, you know, we have to specially take care. Normally they run away from you, no? But he didn't run because they know me. So I use my jacket to cover quick. And then I scoop him up and bring him for them to take to the doctor. Yeah. Even small things here, small things there, but the Maya costs a lot of work for me. Understand? A lot of work. All right, enough. My God. Love the story, really? You love the duck, the fish, and the turtle. They also try to come up. They come up waiting to eat together with the fish. The fish they make vegan, you know, with a small pellet. The turtle can also take some. Very cute. Very cute. It come, you know, only the head pop up. The body don't. Body heavy, but the head pop up. Very small head. Very cute. If they see me, they also try to come up. Normally you don't see them. But if they hear me or see me, or if the food, they try to come. Too slow, you know, the fish are too fast, but still can get some. Yeah. I guess they eat something in the lake as well, you know. They don't eat much. Just they like the feeding for a change, yeah. Because of the love, I guess, because I wish them also liberation from all the hunger and thirst and forever liberated. Don't ever need to eat again and dependent on human again. And they like that. They like that. They're very grateful. Okay, maybe I see you next time, huh? Okay. We should really thank the past masters, monks and nuns and scholars who have taken time to record the Buddha's teaching after the master's nirvana, and also for the past and present persons, lay or monks or nuns who have really dedicated themselves, sacrificed their time and precious health or under any difficult situation to translate this so that I can read it to you. And we have to thank them. And may they be blessed forever by all the Buddhas, past, present, and future. May their merit be immense. May they be liberated forever. Thank you. Tomorrow we have to move. You know your other place. It's very nearby. I like it there also. It's just not as comfortable for you, but I like it there better. Under trees, you know, natural, and, you know, my familiar cave. A lot of trees, you know, and just feel more natural, easy. But it's not convenient for sitting, meditating when it rains. Otherwise, I like that place. I don't really like building anything. Not really, no. If I have a building, I will stay in if I have to. I don't choose it. Okay, thank you very much. Do me vu, Jacob, huh? Do me vu, do me vu. Ding 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 dong. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow evening leave, yeah? Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Thank you, Master.
Bye-bye.
For everything.
Why so early? A lot of karma at home.
It was a 3-day retreat. First. They had it as a 3-day retreat, so a lot of people set up their flights that way.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Of course, 3 days retreat, but it doesn't mean you have to leave or you cannot come early. People come early and they don't leave because they stay as long as they can. But if you want, you can stay. If you want to leave, of course, 3 days. It's more convenient for people, just 3 days. 1 week is too long, right? Too long. A lot of work at home, and children, parents, mortgage, car insurance. All these are very important. It's a pity, yes. It's really tying us all down, you know, these things. And it seems like we can't escape somehow. Can you escape? Just stay here, don't go.
I don't think anything that's impossible if we put our willpower into it.
No, not really. If you want to, you have free will. Yeah. Just that if you have family and kids and elder parents or depending on you, that is a problem, you know. Family is a big problem. People often tell me, oh, Master, if I know you earlier, I would follow you. I would not marry. But already follow me, still married. Just joking, you know. I'm just saying that for fun. I can change my mind. It's so funny. You don't have to leave your home and follow me. What I mean is to be alone and practice, follow the practice, you know. If you don't, then you have entangled yourself in something else, and then from that something else comes something else, and never end. Never end. Always the same. That's why I always try to simplify my life. Even though my life is still complicated, I simplify as much as I can in my personal life. And then it's not too bad, you know? So I minimize people who have to take care of my house, to cook for me, you know. The kitchen, they don't always cook according to my taste, but never mind. It's more simple to eat together with everybody, you know? Pure or not pure, I don't care, just something. Just to make excuse to eat and to continue living, yeah. Otherwise, if I cook for myself like before, it was a different situation, I had to. But now if I don't have to, then I do something else. Nowadays, I don't think I can cook for myself anymore. I hardly have time to eat, not to talk about cooking. Okay, untie what you can, or bear it, huh? Try to put up with your life, whatever you can. Huh? Okay, yeah.